Do you want to avoid regretting important decisions? Do you want to avoid emotional choices and make calm judgments? Do you want to make decisions your future self will thank you for in 10 years? The answer is simple. Evaluate every choice across 3 time horizons: 10 minutes, 10 months, 10 years. Why does this work? This slide explains it all. When you face an important decision, your brain is dominated by short-term emotions. I want to escape this discomfort right now. I want to grab this excitement right now. This is the trap of impulsive decisions. The 10th of October 10 rule avoids this trap. How will you feel in 10 minutes? How will you feel in 10 months? How will you feel in 10 years? These 3 questions extend your time horizon. This is backed by psychological research. By creating temporal distance, your brain can view yourself objectively like another person and escape emotional immersion. This is called self-distancing. A 2014 study by psychologists Grossman and Cross showed that adopting a third-person perspective enables wiser reasoning. This is a framework developed by Suzy Welch, former editor of Harvard Business Review and business journalist. This is not a hypothesis. It's a system many people practice for major life decisions like career changes, marriage, investments, and entrepreneurship. And this is achievable. Next time you face an important decision, write out the 3 time horizons on paper. For each one, imagine how you'll feel. This will transform your decision-making. Today, let me show you the scientific foundation. First, why do we regret our decisions? Because at the moment of decision, our brain falls into specific cognitive biases. The first bias is present bias. Through evolution, our brain is designed to intensely prioritize immediate crises or pleasures. The moment you're angry at your boss, you feel, I want to quit right now. The moment you fight with your partner, you feel, I want to break up. These emotions are temporary, but your brain mistakes them for permanent. The second bias is hyperbolic discounting. The tendency to underestimate the value of the distant future. Your career in 10 years, your health in 10 years, your relationships in 10 years. You undervalue these and prioritize immediate pleasure. A 1997 study by behavioral economist Leibson showed that humans discount future utility compared to the present. Decisions based on temporary emotions tend to lead to regret over time. Every day, we unconsciously make many emotional choices. The 10th of October 10 rule neutralizes this cognitive bias. The 3 time horizons make your brain imagine the passage of time and recognize the temporality of emotions. So how do you practice the 10th of October 10 rule? There are 3 steps. Step 1 is checking your emotions in 10 minutes. Here, 10 minutes is not a strict time frame, but a symbolic number, meaning right after the decision. How will you feel after the emotional excitement cools? How will you feel right after throwing your resignation at your boss? How will you feel right after an impulse purchase? This question makes you calmly evaluate temporary emotions. Step 2 is practical results in 10 months. How will this decision affect your work, relationships, and health? 10 months after changing jobs, are you satisfied at your new workplace? 10 months after marriage, is your relationship with your partner good? 10 months after investing, has your financial situation improved? This question evaluates medium-term practical results. Step 3 is values verification in 10 years. Does this decision align with your core values? When your 10-year future self looks back, will you be proud of this decision? Will your 10-year future self thank you today? This question confirms alignment with long-term values. The practice method is simple. Write out the 3 time horizons on paper. By writing instead of just thinking, you separate emotions from issues more easily. Imagine and evaluate at each time horizon. This integrates emotion and logic, short-term and long-term. Let me show you a concrete example. You've had an intense clash with your boss, and you're considering a job change. What about emotions in 10 minutes? The moment you submit your resignation, relief hits you. I don't have to endure anymore. This emotion is intense. But you also feel guilt. Did I betray my team? Recognize both emotions. What about practical results in 10 months? Your salary at the new job might decrease. Consider the economic impact. Adapting to a new environment is also necessary. Evaluate these practical factors. What about values verification in 10 years? If you stay at this company, your career might stagnate. But if you change jobs based on emotion, you might regret it. What are your core values? Will you in 10 years be proud of this decision? What emerges from this analysis is a signal that you shouldn't change jobs right now. Instead, take a cooling-off period and strategically prepare for a job change. Gather information, sharpen skills, and wait for the right timing. In many career strategies, maintaining a long-term perspective is considered key to success. Choose strategic decisions over emotional ones. This difference will transform your career. Next, let me show you applying this to marriage or divorce decisions. You've had an intense fight with your partner, and you're considering divorce. What about emotions in 10 minutes? The moment you decide on divorce, anger explodes. I never want to see your face again. This emotion is intense. But you also feel regret. Is this really okay? Recognize both emotions. What about practical results in 10 months? The economic impact of divorce is significant. House, assets, changes in living standards. Imagine these concretely. The impact on children is also serious. Evaluate these practical factors. What about values verification in 10 years? You might meet a new partner, but you might also be able to repair your relationship with your current partner. Will you in 10 years be proud of this decision? Which path aligns with your values? What emerges from this analysis is that divorce should be postponed. Instead, receive counseling and repair the relationship. For relationship improvement, there are evidence-based methods like dialogue skills and couples therapy. The 10th of October 10 rule can be used as a tool to avoid impulsive conclusions. Many couples who divorce based on emotion end up regretting it. Time horizon integration protects happy relationships. Finally, let me show you applying this to investment or entrepreneurship decisions. A friend has recommended an attractive investment opportunity. What about emotions in 10 minutes? The moment you decide to invest, excitement hits you. I can get rich with this. This emotion is intense. But you also feel anxiety. Is this really safe? Recognize both emotions. What about practical results in 10 months? How do you evaluate the investment risk? What are the return expectations? Imagine these concretely and think in numbers. What about values verification in 10 years? Will this investment contribute to asset diversification? What about the opportunity cost of missing other investment opportunities? Will you in 10 years be proud of this decision? What emerges from this analysis is that you shouldn't invest right now. Instead, conduct due diligence and investigate the details. A 2000 study by behavioral economists Barber and Odean showed that in investing, emotions like overconfidence and fear can increase trading frequency and potentially worsen performance. Use the 10th of October 10 rule to separate current excitement and anxiety and prioritize research and rulemaking. Most emotional investments generate losses. Time horizon integration enables strategic asset building. So how do you practice the 10th of October 10 rule? There's a practice worksheet. First, prepare paper and pen. By writing instead of just thinking, you separate emotions from issues more easily. Describe the decision content clearly in one sentence. Change jobs, get divorced, invest, eliminate ambiguity and write concretely. Next, evaluate emotions in 10 minutes. Imagine how you'll feel and write the reason. I feel relief because the pressure from my boss will be gone. I also feel guilt because I'll be betraying my team. By putting emotions into words, objectivity emerges. Next, evaluate practical results in 10 months. List concrete impacts. Salary decreases by 20%. School transfer becomes necessary. Need to adapt to new environment. Analyze practical results in detail. Next, evaluate values alignment in 10 years. Confirm consistency with core values. Can challenge new fields. Time with family decreases. Career growth opportunities exist. Clarify long-term values. Finally, make a comprehensive judgment. Compare the 3 time horizons and consider which option is optimal for you. If information is lacking, gather more. Review past decisions once a week. This improves the accuracy of the 10th of October 10 rule. Now let me organize the key points. A decision-making system you'll never regret. First, when making important decisions, write out 3 time horizons on paper. 10 minutes, 10 months, 10 years. These 3 questions avoid the trap of emotional decisions. Second, evaluate emotions and results at each time horizon and write the reasons. Emotions in 10 minutes, practical results in 10 months, values alignment in 10 years. Writing externalizes thinking and makes it easier to separate emotions from issues. Third, make a comprehensive judgment, and if information is lacking, gather more. Avoid impulse and put it through research and process. This system transforms decision-making into a scientific process. What matters is not the percentage of effectiveness. It's forcing yourself to line up short-term, medium-term, and long-term to weaken present bias and put it through the process of information gathering and reassessment. And now, ask yourself this. What important decision are you postponing right now? If you evaluated that decision with the 10th of October 10 rule, what result would you get? Share your strategy in the comments. Your action plan, your questions, your success stories. Everything becomes wisdom for this community. Thanks for watching until the end today. This channel provides concrete systems for decision-making. With practice, not theory, with science, not intuition, I design your growth. Subscribe to the channel, and let's learn practical knowledge together next time. Turn on notifications, and every time a new video is published, the quality of your decision-making will rise 1 level. Until next time.